Alfie, if we first reflect on Tuesday night, it was another great win, wasn't it, against the team up there?
Yeah, massive win. Like obviously Brackley, I think coming to it, I think four games on the spin. So yeah, we always knew it was going to be a tough game. But yeah, I thought it was a great performance from the lads. Obviously, on a personal for me, it was good to get back on the score sheet.
So you seem to like scoring against Brackley at 3 this season.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I liked scored like quite a few good goals this season. I scored 3 against Brackley, 1 against Kiddie, 1 against South Shield. So yeah, I like to think I'm performing big games, and yeah, I proved that again on Tuesday with another goal.
Obviously, going into the game, a lot was said. You know, Cal and Danny are the only ones scoring. It's been a while since anyone scored. How good was it to have 3 different goal scorers on Tuesday?
No, obviously, I think we're showing that on Tuesday that there's other people that scores. But you know, like them 2 have been unbelievable this season. You know, and they've probably carried us through a lot of games this season. So we have to show it to ourselves as players that it's not just them that score the goals. And also we're showing that on Tuesday with three other different players scoring.
Talk us through your one. It was a great finish, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, I think it was the pitch is great at the moment, as I think everyone can see. So it took me a few moments to try and get sorted with my feet. But you know, I think I know myself. I've got good feet. I'm comfortable with both feet, so I can move on to left if I need to. And obviously, I quit back on my right, and yeah, just a good strike into the bottom corner.
I know you said you're back on the score sheet. It's been a while since you scored, but it is your best season of goals. How much are you enjoying it?
No, yeah, I'm loving it. Like especially on Tuesday, the gaffer said to me, Joe, and Carl that just like have freedom, like you can rotate as much as you want. And I think that just gives us that license to just go and express ourselves. I think we did that on Tuesday. I thought me, Joe, and Carl worked very well together. And Danny up front, who's been classic lately, and his all the players being unbelievable. So yeah, we're just working off that.
The word on Mark Becker. How pleased are the lads for him to get his first goal?
Yeah, buzzing. Like he's been getting the chances. Like you'd be worried if he wasn't in there and getting the chances, but he's been getting the chances. So he's been unlucky over there, but you know that's massive for him now, and hopefully I can just give him a boost of confidence, and obviously he's needed, but he's been brilliant since he's coming. I think like just off the pitch as well, his presence is huge for us, and it gives us a different style of play that sometimes we need, and you know that was massive for him on Tuesday, and you can tell all the lads celebrated. It was buzzing for him.
I was going to say, I know he replaced you, so you weren't part of it, but the lads really showed how buzzing they were for him.
And the lads on the bench was buzzing as well, like not just like the players on the pitch, the players who aren't even in the squad. Like you could see everyone was buzzing when he scored. You know, you see how big he is for the group.
The last 2 home games have been really good performances. Is that the benchmark of what we have to maintain now?
Yeah, 100%. Like once we come here, like especially with the fans when they get behind us, like it's tough place to come, and as soon as we get that first goal, I feel like we can just let the front gates go and we can go and express ourselves like we did on Tuesday. I felt like we could have had at least 6 on Tuesday, but you know, like to get 3 goals against Brackley is a good achievement. We've just got to not take our foot off the gas like we did a couple of times on Tuesday, and it could have been like 4 or 5 nil if I'm honest.
I know it's a football cliche, but how important is that first goal for us here, particularly at home? Because it just seems to relieve everybody, get everyone settled, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like I said, to get the first goal is always massive, especially at home. Though, once we get that first goal, I think it just gives the crowd a bit of boost, and they get a bit more lively. And yeah, like I said, it gives the players that bit extra boost. I think that sometimes we might need if we're struggling in the game. But I felt like we had a good start from the off. On Tuesday we had a few decent chances myself, could have had another one, but yeah, I felt like it was just an all-round performance on Tuesday.
South Shields this weekend, another tough test, another team you've scored against. I suppose it's another one we need to relish at home, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%, and we know how they play. They like to try and play out from the back, so I think that might suit us where we can go and press them, especially on a pitch like this. If they try and play out, there'll be a good chance for us to go and press them. And yeah, like I said, I scored against them last time, so hopefully I can get another goal.
It was a decent performance in the reverse fixture as well, and we seem to be playing well against the teams in and around us this season, don't we?
Yeah, I feel like against the big teams, that's when we're being at our best. Like, we seem to turn up when it's the big teams, and the little teams, I don't know what it is, I feel like we just sometimes slack off, which that's what we need to work on, is that every game's going to be a tough game, and we've just got to focus when we're in that game. But yeah, I think when the big teams come here, we always seem to put on a good performance, and so hopefully we can do that on Saturday as well.
Let's talk about you personally. You've had a little bit of trouble with your hamstring. How has it been recently?
No, it's been alright. I think I played quite a lot of games in a row, and I think that's the first time I've done that for a while. Obviously I had trouble for the last couple of years with my hamstrings. So I was just like keeping on top of it, like I was feeling it a bit, so I had a word with a girlfriend, like I might need like a couple games just to rest it, and he's been great with me, the gaffer. He's helped me through it, like give me the rest if I need it, and I feel like I've rewarded him with the rest that he's given me, and with good performances to come back.
Because I think there was a game, I can't remember which one it was, where you're due to start, you had a conversation with the gaffer, you're on the bench, weren't you? I suppose that's trusting your body and knowing when to pull back, isn't it? Yeah,
like I say, when just before the game I felt like a bit tight, so it was one of them where I didn't really want to risk starting and then pulling up early and then it's wasting a sub. So I thought it'd be better for the team if I was to be on the bench, and then if I needed to come on, and I felt that way I did come on, I put in a good performance against Hereford, and then I still felt it after that. So
that was the one with the 98% sprint, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the one where I was like, yeah, I'm still feeling it a bit. So it was, I think I missed 2 games, and since then it's been a lot better, and hopefully now I can just keep on top of it and continue for the rest of the season.
Obviously you're back in the starting 11, and bosh with the games. I suppose it's a bit of a test for it, but one that you want to do.
It's a bit of a test, but like you say, we've got lads on the bench if we need to come on or need to start. We've got a good enough squad that we can rotate if we need. So like I wouldn't complain if the gaffer wants to rotate it at some point, because I know there's lads on the bench that are good enough to come in and start.
Perfect.